I think he's just smooth by trying to move a war around. He's like, okay, we're just going to move it over to Iraq now. I mean, that doesn't do anything. I mean, it's like in Vietnam. It's like, what if they go, okay, the war's getting too crazy here. We're going to move it over to Cambodia.
Yeah. What now?
That worked out well.
What would your mother say about this?
Did you just do your hack Korean mama as Osama bin Laden?
Not Korean, he's Vietnamese.
No, say last comic standing. Shut up, Dad.
He was doing, wait, I'll explain. You were doing Pol Pot's, moving the wall, right?
Pol Pot as your mama from last comic standing.
Can he do the rest of the show hiding behind a tree, please?
No, that's racist. In the tunnel.
Please.
Now, that fan, who was complaining about this? Was it Asians or other people?
I have no idea. This is the deal.
The people that paid him.
Come on, he needed one. Now, go ahead.
Here's the deal. I spent an hour and a half afterwards signing autographs, and 90% Asian students.
Yeah.
We're in line. So.
Don't you think ethnic? If an accent isn't comedy about heightening or whatever they're called, or accents or differences too? You know?
Yeah, I mean it's the culture that I grew up in. My family has accents.
Yeah.
You know, I mean if black comics make fun of their own culture or race,
They don't make fun of our culture. But go ahead.
Okay.
Not on this show.
Oh, if you see like Rich Voss, you do some Jewish jokes, right?
I do maybe one. I usually talk about my life. I talk about my Vietnamese mother a lot.
But the thing is, if Asians do it, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, this guy he's crazy. You know, like I mean, this is what we do. You know what I mean?
We're basing it on I mean, the stereotypes are part of this. Go ahead, fella.
I'm just saying, I read that article that complained about him. And the thing that pissed me off today referred to him in the article as a comic, and I was really upset. Now, all I'm saying is that it's 5:14 and that fan got one more minute left on his fame. So I think that he should...
Why don't we just have like Vietnamese coaches? That's right in the middle, and we just like dig tunnels across the field underneath, and we steal the playbook. You know? We got the book for here. We have the book for you. All right, that's why here we go.
First of all, just get us some meat. Now listen to me. First of all,
does he have a microchip that says do a damn goofy Vietnamese voice every 5 minutes?
Well, you don't understand. You know, that fan in Vietnamese, that means not funny.
God, don't worry.
Will you please unplug yourself from the Vietnamese matrix for 5 minutes, please?
Or maybe there's a non-violent way to solve the whole North Korea thing.
Good thinking.
They're asking for well, there might be. They're asking for what?
There's a non-violent way to solve the problem with the country that we hate, that hates us, that's got weapons pointed at us? I don't think so.
No, you're right. Like Russia, for example, that big Russian war. There are things that
with guys like Greg, if you showed up not prepared, you get your head handed to you.
This guy writes so many jokes before the show, it's not even funny. It's unbelievable. He's got a pocket full of them.
That's kind of what we do here, Dennis. Yeah. Comedy writing.
It was Dennis Leary and Lenny Clark.
I'm not coming back.
He was literally attacking the king with the king's general to his left.
I thought the whole idea was we just go out there and sort of, spur of the moment. And he was like, yeah, but if, you want to make sure that you're funny. And I was like, well, I'm not writing, I didn't come here to do homework. You're the guy in school that did all the homework and then asked if there was any more that needed to be done.
Yeah. That's a good point. And if you had tried a little comedy writing, maybe your show would still be on the air.
That worked with me, with Dennis Leary, when I mentioned Adam's name. Whew. He blew me off.
Oh, really?
Water?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
This your water?
Fucking Leary.
Is this your water?
Fucking talentless cunt. Hate him.
Wow, you're not a big Dennis Leary fan?
Wait, what's this about? We can make a headline today.
Never mind. I might want to be in Rescue Me.
Let's make a little Google alert today. I don't know where that came from. Let's go for a Google alert. It's our new bit. Let's go for the Google alert. Why do you hate Dennis Leary?
You guys ever fight?
What?
You were having an argument?
No, it's just funny because last time I saw him, we had a nice conversation. I'm always nice to him in public. Stole a bit from me years ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's all.
That's a biggie, though, Louis. What bit? Because I used to listen to the early Dennis Leary stuff, and I thought he was a genius. And now I have to think you're the genius.
Well,
what bit was it? Was it off his first album?
I don't know. I never heard his album.
We can't let Louis off the hook here.
Let me tell you what happened. I'll tell you. I have to tell you everything for it to be fair. Because when I was a young fella starting in Boston, I guess I was like 19 or 20, 19, and I was doing my signature bit. The bit I closed with was a bit about if you were an asshole and you knew it, and how cool it would be to just say I'm an asshole and just let yourself have that life. That your life would be better. Like you're driving, you go, hey, should I cut that guy off? Yeah, I'm an asshole. Why not? Park in a handicapped space. Only an asshole would do that. Fuck it, I'll do it. I'm an asshole. That's me. And he said they should have like a picture of an asshole instead of a wheelchair and just make those the asshole spaces. And the whole bit. Anyway, so one night doing a show at a place called Played Against Sam's in Boston. And Dennis is the host of the show. He was a huge star in Boston at the time and on the comedy circuit. And he went on after me. He was always nice to me, by the way. Put me on the shows when I wasn't on them.
Should be.
Gave me guest spots. And then that night he went on after me after I'd done the asshole bit and like went, that's really funny, and like remarked on it. and expounded on it. Like, yeah, like I'll do this because I'm an asshole, and I'll do that because I'm an asshole. Like he just started.
He actually started riffing on
my bit, but acknowledging that he just watched me do it. Which is I think is okay. And then I don't know, a month later or something, I'm downstairs at Sam's. I just walk in and he's just doing the bit. He just started doing it. And I was young and just started out, and I was like, well, he's huge.
Wow, I'm flattered.
What do I do? Well, and I remember thinking to myself, well, that's weird that he would steal. It's too bad that he has to. I'm tired of the bit myself. I felt like I'd outgrown it, and so I just thought, I think I just let it go, and I did. And the other thing, the pieces that are important to tell, is that years later, I'm living in New York City. I run into Dennis on the set of a movie he's doing, and he says, God, you're always so funny. What are you doing with yourself? And at the time, I was trying to finance an independent feature I was making, and he gave me several $1,000s and helped me find it. He just basically gave me money.
That was guilt money.
Yeah, which I never really even thought of that, but I guess that's true. And I mean, he gave, and so he invested in it. And when I run into Dennis, we say hi to each other. And
was he counting out the money going?
and then when I did his show on Avery Fisher Hall, he played this song and brought me on, and I remember thinking, that's silly. That's a silly moment in my life. But I just don't. I don't know. It's weird. I don't. I've never said anything. It's just funny because there's this other poor fucking idiot that's been accused for 3 years now of stealing shit from me, and I've never said a word about that because I'm ambivalent about it. But this is a guy who I completely watched steal my bit and make money off of it, and I've never done a fucking thing.
Look at what happened. The Middle East is a total disaster under her. She traveled back and forth.
Dude, did you just see how he didn't even answer it? He just said she killed him. And he goes, what do you mean by that? And he goes, she wouldn't bomb the team. This is so stupid. I didn't want to give the guy any more attention.
He deflects. He's your president, Billy. Show respect.
He's not. I don't think so.
That's your future president right there in front of you. You proud of yourself?
What do you mean? Will you stop with your arrogance? Proud of yourself? I'm the black guy. I know who's the right guy to pick. Who should we pick there?
Did I say that because I'm the black guy?
Yes, you've been doing this for 20 fucking years with your Trump horse shit.
I've been in comedy for 14 years.
There's your president, Bill. Are you happy? Was that your social commentary?
Did you vote? Did you vote last election?
Stop trying to change the subject. Of course I did.
Question.
Of course I did.
You might be the only one in here other than me who voted.
I'm not talking about who voted. I'm talking about that stupid, smug statement you just made to me.
Yeah, I'm talking about that too.
There's your president, Bill. Are you happy? What does that mean? What does that even mean?
You're sitting back doing nothing about it. You're doing nothing. And so just sit there.
That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I said.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was great. That was phenomenal.
You know, Iraq is not America. There's millions of different little individual hate groups, and they don't get along, and I'm thinking, if that's not America, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Bunch of different people that hate each other, slapping a few Starbucks, you won't even know you left.
So should he got fired?
Yeah, definitely.
And they act like it's a big surprise that Arnett gets fired. That guy blows more jobs than I blow black guys. Except I have more dignity afterwards.
Thank you.
It's true.
She said she has more dignity afterwards. Remember that.
All right, hold on.
Dignity.
First of all, this is tough crowd, not BET.
BET, we got a standing ovation. Oh no, the guys were still, the girls were. How could you not be biased? Who ever heard of anybody who doesn't have bias based on their life experience or any network? It's a ridiculous goal.
And you know what?
That's not true. I started
men.
What's that?
Don't berate grown men. If you fire them, what are we discussing there? Career? So what?
But you don't hire Geraldo if you want journalistic integrity, okay? Every time he collects a paycheck, he's raping Fox like they were a drunk girl at a Puerto Rican Day parade.
Good evening, friends. Listen.
I'm sorry for ruining the myth.
She just called you. Now, hold on, I'm saying to you.
You're starting trouble.
Oh, you troublemaking Jew bastard.
Yeah.
You people are always stirring something
I know, but at least we wear gold, not silver.
Hey, this is tin.
You look like Al Sharpton in denial.
All right, enough.
Wear another earring, we'll forget you're 60.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You are not stealing my nose! Get away from me, that black man! Patrice is
doing something. Gorillas in the mist. That's done.
He is fat with tits
That's very funny.
In 10 years, Arabs are going to be the people who can talk about anything. You can't.
Where's that going to be?
I already got in trouble.
One of you boys over.
In trouble?
Yeah, I did. I went on a radio show, right? I did this joke. I said, how do you like flying since September 11th? So I go, truthfully, I don't like it. The two things that make me nervous is the disgraceful practice of racial profiling and guys wearing turbans on my aircraft. And which I thought was funny, right?
Yeah.
And I got Indian people, like, wrote in on my email, you little punk you're dead. We heard you on that show, you're dead, you little punk. And look, you know, you have to respect, you got to respect, what was that?
You just think you mind my Arab?
And another thing, tell Patrice to shut the hell up. Well, finish this? Go ahead, finish. It's snappy, this all right, I felt bad because, you know, you have to respect people who have strong religious beliefs. Sure. If you don't, they'll kill you a lot of the time. But my point was, why do you have to show your religious beliefs every second? Like, you know what I mean? I'm Christian. I don't come bouncing onto the plane spiked to a cross because it's rude. It's rude. They're going to tell you to check the cross.
Think about that. What's your problem with me?
Why is it keep
I'm the host, you son of a bitch. I'm like a pro. I'll be right back into this. That is a...
Listen, yo, I think it's a shame. I think it is a shame that this is the only word that people use when there are so many more perfectly acceptable racial slurs that are being used. Coon. Spade. Jigaboo. When have you seen an athletic director say, if you pickaninnies would get it together on the field?
John didn't even believe a word he said. He just wrote it, and he was stuck by it. God damn it.
The point is
why do white people want the rights back for niggas? Why can't we have? Why can't
because they can't be. They can't be one word.
Why do you want nigger rights? Can
you shut your mouth?
You can have the N-word. We get Tommy Hilfiger back.
No one wears it anymore. Do you know the last time black people wore Tommy Hilfiger? That's how unconscious it is. The last time I wore Tommy Hilfiger. Nobody wears Tommy Hilfiger.
We want it back.
You know what? You're the only one. He's the only one that wants Tommy Hilfiger back.
Hey, settle down. He's staring at you again.
Oh, John
was thinking. I think because John talks out the side of his.
John, say something funny.
Okay.
Thank God, John's going to do a joke.
I think that they should be teaching abstinence to kids.
All right.
Because you've got to learn what abstinence is like to prepare yourself for marriage later in life.
Thank you.
Yes. Give me some of that, baby. All right. Settle down. Settle down.
Yes. He's not coming back. That was funny. That was a nice joke. Well thought out. A clean, well-lighted place, baby.
John is insane. Do you see his eyes?
He's insane because it's his first time on a show, and look at the maniacs I put him with.
Well, why does John have
crazy
skates with? They're like sneaker skates. They just don't have wheels. John,
wait a minute. Shush. Go ahead.
You cut me off. You should just let me bomb, dummy.
That's true.
You should just let me bomb.
Let knee-high Joe.
I have a show. It's an all-new show, Rich, called Sleepwalk with Me this fall.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you'll come as my guest.
I'm sure that'll be great because your audiences are going to be halfway there. It's cool. What are you going to perform at a narcoleptic convention? Sleepwalk. That's the audience. What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, that's the third time you said that.
I know. I just want to get the point across. Okay?
Yeah, no, we got it the first time. That's how the English language works.
When you coming out with your A-list CD? I have a show. It's called Breakfast with Mike. We don't care. Shut up.
You know the name of it. I didn't even know that he had a show called Breakfast with Mike. Did he?
No, but that's probably
sounds like something.
Well, anyway, thanks, Rich. But
what songs are you going to be singing at the theater?
No songs.
What's wrong with singing?
There's nothing wrong with singing if you go see Brother Joe's band. Okay? After every one of his jokes, you should just go da-da. All right? There's nothing wrong with singing.
And I swear to you guys that these guys made up during the break. What happened?
I'm not taking shots anymore.
I know. You did when you said I could do any crappy gig.
Yeah, but I just said how great a comic you are, how nice a guy you are.
That was a passive-aggressive
He gave you the compliment. And that's all you're looking for.
Then I said a lighthearted jab that you'd say at like a country club party.
Right. These are lighthearted for me. I'm just saying.
Sit down.
I can't see him. I like to see who I'm talking to.
All right, get a stool.
Okay, I'm doing this show, and I think that you'd like it, Rich. It's called Sleepwalk with Me off Broadway this fall, October through January, and tickets are a telecharge.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks.
I couldn't think of anything worse. No, where is it at now? Is it at the what theater?
It's at the Bleecker Street Theater.
I thought you said it was on Broadway.
Off Broadway.
It's off Broadway. Where?
Bleecker
North
Street Theater.
Bleecker Street Theater is downtown. That's really off Broadway.
It is. It's like
well, really.
It's a technical term they use for certain theaters in the city, and certain ones qualify and certain ones don't.
This is a big deal for Mike. So can you show a little appreciation for Mike and what he's attempting to do with his one-man show, Rich?
I'm looking forward to it. Maybe it'll turn into another failed pilot.
That guy in the article goes, it's not a gay thing. Really?
First of all, pretty much straight guys have abandoned the sauna world years ago. That's right. You don't step foot in a sauna. If you step foot in a sauna, you deserve to see
you step in and you just kind of stand. If you sit, you don't sit down. You're just like, yeah, all right, and you get out.
You couldn't have a bunch of black guys, whacking off in the sauna. There wouldn't be more than enough room, but maybe 2.
It's funny, but you already did that one.
Wait, it'd be like an eclipse from the sauna.
The people in the Middle East must be assured that we will investigate fully, that we will find out the truth.
He goes to that free well a lot, doesn't he? But what do you guys think?
Quinn, the man's out of touch. We have a 7... He's cutting taxes. We have a... Would you shut up?
You're just so eager.
I'm eager.
Dove, you're trying to score. We don't like it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to
Shut up and go ahead.
I can't wait till the exciting speech. Listen to me. It's not a speech. I'm saying he's cutting taxes. We have a $7 trillion national debt. I don't even think he believes it's a real number.
Is it a real number, trillion?
No, I think somebody must have said something. Somebody said, Mr. President, we have a $7 trillion debt. He was like 7 trillion, billion, bazillion. Get out of my office, boy.
You know what, though? Look.
Now left.
Now, I hate to defend this guy that I hate, Michael Moore, but are you trying to tell me, you just said, we don't want to do a politically oriented film in an election year. Yeah, you don't want anything with any kind of content. That's a bad idea. Just keep making the usual stupid, awful stuff you make. Eisner and the rest of these dumb Hollywood idiots.
It's all part of the right-wing Jewish conspiracy.
Holy Jesus.
Holy mother.
You really are an independent film waiting to happen.
He really is trying to make a stand.
What the hell?
The Jewish right.
And cut. Want to do that again? You think you're kidding, but guess what? All the people on the left would go, yeah, there is a right-wing Jewish right-wing conspiracy, and they'll say Rumsfeld and Paul. What's that?
They would say that there's a left-wing Jewish conspiracy.
No, but a lot of people say it's a right-wing one too. Wolfowitz, Pearl, Wolfowitz, Pearl, and what's the other?
The Jews do run a lot of shit.
Could you stop eating and pay attention? What are you, homeless? Listen, answer the question.
Black man makes a bad swimmer. However,
the black man.
However,
we can't swim.
Shut up. However, we all know that. Shut up. However, we all know they have the upper hand in the 100-yard dash. Now, listen to me.
Don't look, just tell it. That's exactly. No, get it out there now.
That was it, Colin. Now let's sit in it. No, now it wasn't it. Now he's going to try to add anybody. Has anybody ever been mugged here and then had the guy make his escape via waterway? There. Now shut up. Wow, you saved that. You're really good. You want to play games with me?
Dub, as much as I love you, you saved your ass with that one. Because I'll tell you, I wasn't even going to not put you on again. I was going to boot you off this episode. Why can't Tony Kameen ever say anything?
I said a good one earlier.
I know. You fine with that, Tony?
Yeah,
I just don't want you. It's not that I give a damn about you. I don't want you bad-mouthing me to other comedians. I want you to say that Kyle's a great guy.
They already know. They know you can't talk right.
But I don't know you.
I saw you at the Comedy Awards.
Did you say I can't talk right?
Yeah.
What does that mean, Tony?
You have a problem with enunciation.
No, Tony, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Tony, let me explain something to you, Tony. We don't know each other that well at all. We don't know each other, okay? We don't know each other. You've heard, one of the reasons I have a problem with enunciation is because every day I have spontaneous new things to say. Unlike your friends that think they're so alternative, and yet they're doing the same old stuff every day. I like to work off the cuff for real.
But they've been framing the debate so that if you disagree with this, then you're un-American. You know,
that's not true.
No, but I criticized George Bush in my show, and somebody after the show said I was a commie liberal pinko faggot who deserved to die.
Yeah, that was your
manager. I thought I don't deserve to die.
Don't you think when you listen to them? Don't you think?
Oh, shut up, Job of the comic.
We got to destroy something, right? Remember, listen, man. Remember, okay, World War II. Wait a minute, there, sweetness. He's all excited to get out his ad-lib written jokes. Now,